History books place the origin of precision mechanical engineering in 14th century Europe. That is when the first sophisticated gear systems began to appear in the form of medieval clocks. But in the spring of 1901, a group of Greek sponge divers working near the remote island of Antikythera discovered a Roman-era shipwreck resting 45 meters below the surface. The recovery effort was massive. Divers pulled up stunning gold jewelry, silver coins, and bronze and marble statues perfectly preserved in the Mediterranean silt for over 2,000 years. Tucked away among these obvious treasures was an object that looked like a crushed rock. It was a heavily corroded, shoebox-sized lump of green bronze. For months, archaeologists ignored it. When cleaned, the artifact revealed something that defied ancient history: finely crafted interlocking bronze gears. Cut to a precision of 1 to 2 millimeters, they unequivocally date back between 150 and 100 BC. This device is a chronological glitch. Its existence forces us to reconsider the entire timeline of human technical progress. Because the internal workings were fused together by 2 millennia of corrosion, the device sat largely misunderstood in a museum for decades. Scientists couldn't see what was inside without destroying it. In 2005, an international team finally broke through using a custom-built 8-ton X-ray CT scanner. This allowed them to peer through the corrosion and map the internal components in 3 dimensions. The scans revealed 37 interlocking bronze gears and over 3,500 characters of Greek text, essentially an instruction manual inscribed directly into the metal. Based on the gear ratios and the decoded text, researchers identified the object as an analog mechanical computer. It was built specifically to predict the movements of the cosmos. The machine used the Saros cycle, an 18-year repeating astronomical pattern, to predict solar and lunar eclipses. By turning a hand crank on the side, a user could see events hundreds of months into the future. The calculations were specific enough to predict not just the timing of an eclipse, but the exact color the moon would turn: red, black, or a mixture, during a lunar event. These findings prove that the ancient Greeks were capable of more than philosophy. They were precision engineers who could model the mechanics of the universe in solid bronze. Ancient Greek astronomers knew that the moon's orbit is elliptical, meaning it speeds up and slows down as it moves through the sky. To replicate this mechanically, the builders used a pin and slot device linking 2 off-center gears. As the bottom gear rotates constantly, the sliding pin physically forces the top gear to accelerate and decelerate, perfectly mimicking the moon's irregular orbit. The machine also tracked the 5 known planets, the Metonic calendar, and even the schedule for the ancient Olympic Games. One leading theory suggests the device originated in the workshop of Archimedes. The Roman writer Cicero described seeing mechanical devices in Syracuse that could reproduce the motions of the sun and planets. Others point to the astronomer Hipparchus, who worked on Rhodes. The lunar calculations encoded in these gears match the groundbreaking observations he made during the 2nd century BC. Whoever the creator was, the device proves that ancient astronomical theory and mechanical engineering were truly flawlessly integrated. This was a miniaturized, highly refined machine, not a rough prototype. Yet the foundational technology required to build it completely vanished from the Earth for over a millennium. When the Roman Empire fell and the great ancient libraries were destroyed, this level of mechanical sophistication was lost along with them. Humanity entered a technological dark age. For the next 1,400 years, no civilization on Earth was capable of building anything comparable to the Antikythera Mechanism. This singular artifact only survived because a ship happened to sink in water deep enough to protect the bronze from being melted down for scrap or lost to human conflict. It forces an uncomfortable realization about the fragility of human progress. We are left to wonder how many other technological marvels have been permanently erased by time.